story. That they know that you're not gonna be able to read that quickly. So you can either pause it and read it. Like, those are your options. I'm sick of hearing about this.
Yes.
I'm sick of hearing about this, man. I've been doing so good in 2026, and y'all are making me crash out in this last half, bro. I've been doing so good. Between this and Rivals, my blood pressure is 500 over 29,000. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I can't. They're pissing me off.
This list did exactly what I wanted it to do to you.
Hey, start me.
Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up. I'm about to enter in my prime. Hit you.
Why would your camera not work? I don't get that.
I feel like because OBS is on, but I don't have my camera up in OBS. I have it turned off.
You know what you could do? You could create the virtual camera through OBS.
Sounds like a thing to do later.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll show you how to do that later.
You
mention it.
You just remember who you was talking to, huh? Yeah. He remember exactly who he was talking to.
No, I was about to try to explain it, and then I was like, I'm gonna confuse this shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold back on that.
Brother, I struggle with the Google Drive. Like we
You know what's so funny is like I feel like I'm not even that much of a tech person. Like I just feel like the way I learn tech is like I mess shit up. The amount of times I've broken things on my computer to like figure it out, fix it, and then be like, now this works how I want it to. That's how I figure everything out ever. That is this blind confidence that eventually I can fix it.
I mean, to be fair, it's all just it's a numbers game, right? At some point, this plug is gonna fit somewhere. Like
I'm gonna press the right button at some point.
Exactly.
I'm gonna type the right thing, click the right thing. Like something is gonna make whatever I gotta do work.
It's like a fugly dude at the club. Like somebody's gonna say yes to him at some point.
Eventually,
it might take a couple months, but somebody's going to say yes.
Years.
Try 30. Yeah. So because that's where I'm at.
Eventually, it will work.
Oh man,
are we live?
We is live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Saturday Morning Bowl podcast that we're recording on Saturday morning. I am your boy Bigmikes Life here.
It's not. I want everybody to know Big Mike is lost. It is not Saturday. It is Friday afternoon.
No, bro.
We try to record really early in the week, and the problem is because I will put myself when you messaged me on Monday saying, "Yo, can we reschedule for Wednesday?" Because I didn't want shit. I was like, so real, same,
brother.
So
and
real.
I tried because here's what got me was last week was our like annual planning for work, which is like a 3-day affair. And it's not every day for those 3 days, but it's tiring enough because you're just thinking the entire day. And then, I get off there and the only person I really wanted to talk to was my lady friend. Like, it's the only person I had enough energy to talk to at that point. And it's just, it's a loot.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I feel
Father's
that.
Day.
I mean, we have Father's Day. My sister's birthday was on Monday. I was also just kind of like I'm going with the flow these days. Right now, I got lots of shit going around all around me. And I'm like, that's cool with me. And then we pushed it to Friday today, and I was like, that's even better because honestly, I'm not gonna start editing this thing until Sunday, probably. So why try to why try to
why
do
even
something special? Why even try to do something special here? So
oh, I'm sick.
I did get to watch a little bit of what I said I was gonna watch, but I didn't watch everything because honestly, I'm gonna blame my sister. We started watching Naruto because she's watching Naruto, and I started watching with her. And so that time where I could have been watching my animes, I was just watching Naruto with her.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, right? If that's
Look,
on the TV, you have to.
When you step in the living room and Rock Lee is versing Gaara on the TV, you gotta watch that episode and then the proceeding 10 episodes after that.
100%.
Can't step away.
Can't do that.
Right? So I just brought my laptop into the living room. I started doing my thing while I was watching the show. You know, and it's her fault. So yeah.
It's her fault. Speaking of Naruto,
yeah.
Guess what I freaking got on my For You page? That's how I know these things be listening. It was an edit.
Can you tell by my laughter I already know what you're going to say? Go ahead, yeah.
It was Neji dying. And I remember how pissed off I was the first time it happened.
Yeah.
And then they had the audacity to do like a fanfic of him and Tintin.
Yeah.
I did the Arthur meme like just watching that TikTok with my I was so angry. There was zero reason for, and then they played that song that I'm loving right now, the I am built like that song is going in the back, and then it ends like with Tintin crying. Yeah, I'm pissed. I was so mad.
Yeah. You know, and I'm not gonna rage bait you for a third episode about this. I'm gonna, yeah. It's literally been 2 episodes back to back of me rage baiting you about this death that I understand your sentiment towards, right? You know, it's the most probably, I don't know if it's the most unnecessary death in Naruto.
I would argue that it was. I can't think of anybody, like, legitimately. I'm thinking right now. I cannot think of anybody's death who like felt less purposeless than Neji's. Like for what possible reason? Not doing this, but I can't think of anybody else's death.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to word what I want to say without going too deep into this again. But I do agree. I don't think there's any one person that I would be like, yeah, you could take their life, and that's probably better than taking Neji's life. But you know what? Maybe we need to change our perspective. You ready?
You can try.
And I'm not trying to rage bait you here. I'm just thinking out loud here.
That's
right? I'll probably edit this out. But if I don't, what if we move our perspective to the eyes of Hinata? Is Neji's death important in her story?
No. What character development was she lacking? What was she? She already confessed her feelings to Naruto in the last fight and died for it. What else do we need her to do?
So if we put on her glasses,
she doesn't need them.
And use Byakugan.
She ain't got no pupils. None of them do.
We use Byakugan. And we look through her perspective on this situation. Yeah, you just know. I can't even think of a reason why she would need Neji, or anybody would need Neji to die. I don't even think it helps Naruto be better or anything. I think it's just another loss for the Leaf Village that he died.
I feel like honestly he was like, ooh, yeah, like none of the original set of Genin are dead at this point. We gotta kill somebody.
We gotta kill somebody.
Somebody has to go.
We can't kill Choji.
We can't kill Kiba? Sorry, that's not fair. But like oh, not forget my
You know what's so funny? They killed the strongest member in that team. In the team of Neji's team. They killed the strongest member.
100% they did. and it still didn't mean anything.
It meant nothing.
It meant nothing.
It did not make 10-10 better. It did not make Rock Lee learn any type of jutsu.
Rock Lee immediately got sidelined in the next series. What are we talking about?
I'm saying it made nobody better. It made nobody better, dude.
Nobody got Tay did the same shit she been doing all series. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. He threw a bunch of weapons at Tamari. Tamari says, "Win, bitch," and threw them all back. What are we talking about? And somehow ended with her back getting broke on her fan. Like what? I need a strongly worded letter to help me understand why he had to die there.
Yeah. There's no reason, and I'm with you on that. And I'm not gonna play devil's advocate here. I think his death was unnecessary, and I understand your pain. Yeah, I'm on your side this time.
I appreciate it.
Nationwide.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I just want to hop into this topic. I don't want to talk. I don't want to, because there's so much that I gotta talk about. But there's this one topic that I've been anxious to talk to you about.
Okay.
And since you didn't watch any anime, I'm gonna punish you today by making you make decisions. Okay.
Oh man, I so wish I could be like I have a stomach ache right now. My anxiety just my blood. You taste when your blood pressure doubles.
He's like, I think I'm gonna throw up. I think I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. So I was watching this show. I forgot. I saw a clip, and they were like doing agree disagrees, right? On hot takes, and this one wasn't anime related, but then I was like, I'm gonna make one anime related. So I have a few topics here, okay, that I wanna see if you agree or disagree. I'll also give my agree or disagree. I'll say the topic. I'll count us down to from 3. So 3, 2, 1, and then we both say if we agree or disagree.
First off, I know where you got this from. Second off, which makes it more egregious. Second off, how many are there? Just so I can mentally prepare.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay. Woo! Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna start light. I'm gonna start something that's I
Please
think we
do.
both. I think we both can agree. Can say the same thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know though. Itachi is the most overrated character in Naruto. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, 100% disagree. I've seen people make that claim, and I don't really understand where it comes from.
Yeah, I don't get where it comes from either, because I just feel like his story is so plain as day. Like, if you do not understand Itachi's purpose, then you've missed the whole purpose of Naruto.
Yeah,
you've missed the whole concept as a whole.
I don't see like any. It's not like. I don't know. I just don't see him even being overhyped. Like I even if you look at the original series, like when he popped in, he was a problem for sure. But after that, then you get into Sasuke's arc in the Shippuden. But like everything, like you said, everything just kind of made sense. Like I don't see that he was overhyped, overrated.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily like he was like, I don't know, like there was nothing to him that made him like. People like Itachi because of different reasons other than his power and abilities. Like it's more so what he stood for in the series, what he did for the series. I think that's misconstrued as like overhype or overrated because people like him in general, and it's like, oh, why you guys? He's not even the strong. I think power scale people really like to say that because they really focus on power abilities, right? And he's not necessarily the strongest.
Power Scale people really, if they could have like a setting in life where they can walk around and like see the number of damage that people take. Like, you play like a video game and it's like minus 50 every time somebody gets attacked. That's why I feel like Power Scale. Like, yeah. That's a crit. Times 0.75. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck you, power scaling people.
If we want to talk about somebody that was overrated, let's talk about the guy who was teased the entirety of Shippuden just to get sidelined by a space MILF. Next topic, please.
That's hilarious. Okay, okay. Um, okay. Yuta is a better MC than Yuji. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree. Yeah, I don't even. The JJK fandom is
I've heard
just
this so many times.
so many times, dude.
So many times, and it's because people think that Yuta is necessarily like stronger than Yuji, especially in the beginning. But like the thing that makes Yuta strong, I mean, it's just it doesn't even matter that he's stronger. It's the storyline, right?
Like literally.
And you get Yuta's story in Zero, and it's a great story. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't just because it doesn't fit. I don't know. I hate this idea with especially JJK where
Mhm.
like Yuji is not a good enough main character to make you like the show. I think you just want Gojo to be the strong, like Gojo to be the main character, or even Yuta to be the main character. You just are arguing something because you have this affinity for a certain character in that show.
The audacity to think that any main character in the shonen show is going to be the strongest main character to the last 3 episodes of that fucking show tells me these are just people who just started watching anime. Like, like what are we talking about? Bleach, Naruto. I don't watch One Piece, but I can only assume that at this point there's people stronger than Luffy who he's going to be stronger than at the last whatever episodes of the show. Like
if you calculate, One Piece what's it called? Timing.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like the last 3 seasons of
Probably
One
not
Piece is
wrong.
when he's gonna be strong.
Probably not wrong. He just turns the water to rubber. Now you can just walk on the water.
Yeah, eventually,
Sure, that's coming.
Funny enough, there is a character that's so like he rides a bike on water because he freezes things, so he freezes the water under him.
Oh,
when he rides
okay.
the bike.
That's cool.
And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. I rolled my eyes until you explained the rest of it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And that is hating ass energy.
I can't even defend that.
That's hating ass energy if I've ever heard it.
It's just listen. It's a reaction I can't control yet. Anytime One Piece is mentioned, I'm like, oh, never mind. That does sound cool.
It's so true. You hate everything about One Piece until it's fully explained to you. You're like, oh, actually, I get that. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. I'm working on it, yo. I'm working on myself.
I love it here. Oh, so awesome. All right. Let's see. We'll stick with the JJK world. Gojo is the worst written character in JJK. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Yeah.
I think the worst.
I think people say this because he's overpowered, essentially, and then
loses.
Yeah. Ultimately, spoiler alert. He loses.
Yeah. Insert Keel. Let's just record your disclaimer about JJK and being spoiled by it. Honestly, you can just put it in your edits because, like, it's just at this point, I'm agreeing with you, and I agree with the aggression.
I win. I made it.
Oh man. But yeah, I would say the if we're being honest, in my opinion, one of the faults with JJK is that very few characters are like really written. I'm not gonna say written well, but written completely, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the story itself, especially Modulo, like as much as I love JJK, this podcast is a stand for JJK. I would just love more like if they could do light novels, spin-offs, something just like a bit more story to it. That'd be nice. But that's just JJK in general. I don't think there's a necessarily poorly
Some people
written.
would argue against that because they feel like JJK says too much to explain themselves. So,
well, I want to know what state those people live in the literacy ranking of their state. Because
can I get their exact coordinates?
I
No specific
I don't want their
reason
longitude,
why.
latitude. I just want to know where their state ranks in
And
literacy.
I want their longitude and latitude. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Is throwing that one out there, because if you're like 15 below, I don't really care.
Yeah, sure. You're probably, if you're still reading at a 3rd grade level, I just don't think JJK is for you. I feel like middle schoolers could get it, maybe even a 5th grade. Actually, I know a 5th grader could get it. So
Calling game is just if I had to explain the calling game, they're forcing both new and old sorcerers to fight to generate cursed energy so that Kenjaku can use it to make whatever that monster was that he intended to make. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything else literally doesn't matter. The rules, literally everything else aspect of it doesn't matter. He invites the military to join in there strictly because while humans without like curse energy don't produce a lot of it, they produce the most when they're about to die. So he's inviting a bunch of them there. So that literally that's it. That's all you need to know. The nitty gritty pieces of it. Who gives a shit? They get enough points, they add a rule. Bam. Like holy.
I agree.
It's
I have
annoying.
nothing to say. You guys need to remember this is the JJK show.
It is, bro. It is.
We're stands here.
We are we
Don't
acknowledge
say
the flaws.
nothing about our show.
We acknowledge
Both
the
of them.
flaws, but my goodness, some of y'all just
100%.
doing tricks on it.
Okay. Let's see. This one, I honestly, I don't even know how to feel about this. I've read it and I wrote it down because I was like, maybe Big Mike could enlighten me. Levi would have stopped Aaron even before the rumbling if he was 100% at that time. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Agree?
Here's the reason I disagree is like this. Now we're like trying to rewrite the story. The entire point was for Mikasa to be the one to do it. Like, would Levi have done? Yes. Like, if he was 100%, but the story was written, and you raised this point actually, I think like a couple podcasts ago. Like, the story was written so that he wouldn't be, because Aaron, the dude who made the whole plan, knew how. Yeah, dude. He knew.
I feel like this question is just put there to piss people off because it's like,
it
well,
worked.
Obviously, right? This is true. Levi would have stopped him, of course. But the story wasn't written that way for a reason. And just because you love Levi does not mean he needs to be your main character in this story. He doesn't need to solve the problem. Is he one of the only ones that could? Yes, but so could Mikasa. And so,
Goku would have beat Vegeta and Nappa all by himself if he had Super Saiyan. What are we talking about? No shit.
He had Super Saiyan 7 abilities.
Yeah. It's so stupid. There's hot takes. It's just like rewriting the story to match your fanfic.
I just wanted to hear your take on it, because I was like, yeah, of course, but like at the same time, like, who cares?
Yeah, like literally.
Like why even put that out there? It just doesn't matter.
Like literally, duh. He was almost useless in the final. Yeah, next topic, dude.
This one made me think for a while. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna answer from here on out. I'm not gonna answer anymore.
Okay.
Because I just want to hear your opinion. Actually, I'll do this one real quick because I want to answer this one.
Okay.
And then I'll do no answering after this one.
Okay.
So, Digimon being compared to Pokemon ruined its potential. Agree or disagree? 3, 2, 1. Agree.
I think I gotta agree with that one. Yeah, that I never thought about it like that, but like it's like genuinely, like, I'm not even trying to be a dick. It's like if Supergirl came out on the same weekend as Spider-Man, like, Supergirl, not a bad movie. I've heard mixed reviews, but I'm sure it's not a bad movie. But like, against Spider-Man, you're gonna lose that fight.
Right. My way of putting it is like, they're in a world together, but when you look and break down each one, they are not the same. Digimon is
No.
completely different type of like thing than what Pokemon is, and the reason Pokemon had its hype was because cute monsters that you can keep in a ball and take with you everywhere you go and fight against each other. Whereas Digimon is like there's this like aspect of like digital like world and like it's so different. It's vastly different.
100%. Digimon has been to be vastly darker in at points than Pokemon. Pokemon has some dark stories, like if you think about like Charmander, Ash's Charmander, how he found him, his trainer almost let his flame die, go out, and if their flame goes out, Charmander dies. But like ultimately, to me, Pokemon was more child friendly. Also, Pokemon, I don't remember the Digimon games, but like who doesn't remember Pokemon? Anybody that played, a Game Boy Advance, like anybody, you remember playing Pokemon. You remember like just really enjoying playing Pokemon. And when you're at school, what were you playing with your, trading with your friends on your little Game Boy Advance? You were trading Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon cards. Like you weren't really doing it with Digimon.
You would have had to witness the world of Pokemon in some way, shape, or form before you witness the world of Digimon, because they really just had the show, and I think they did have cards, but they just didn't hit as hard, and it's just but if they didn't try, I guess maybe if they didn't come out in the same era, maybe I believe Digimon probably would have been more hype. I think people would have liked Digimon way more if like it came out at a different time period.
I think I would agree with that. I also feel like,
but I feel like also Digimon was so that era, like that time, like because it was technology, it was about like digital creatures, and the world of internet was kind of exploding around that time. I feel like it was so fitting, and I think if people gave that more attention than cute, rat with the tail, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have hit more, but I think Pokemon just hits so many boxes for people that people are like, yeah, I like these cute little creatures.
What I think? I think if the Digimon movie was the first thing to hit first, then that would have solidified it, because that movie is fire.
Not only is it fire, one of my favorite soundtracks of a movie ever.
Oh, bro. Oh my god.
It's so good. It's so good.
That's the kids. Oh, it was the kid. We're the kids of America. I was proud to be American back then, just because of that song. Not so much right now, but like back then.
Right. All right. Now I'm no longer going to answer these next three, because I just want to hear your opinion.
You're just trying to hurt me.
I don't think these will actually hurt you. I think it's just I think you would have more insightful opinions than I will, because I think I'm more emotionally attached to some of these.
Okay.
Or maybe you're more. I don't know. I just want to hear your opinion. Other than the Leaf Kage, all other Kages are the weakest shinobi in Naruto. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree. To call them the weakest, like I'm not gonna sit here and say they're the strongest. I'm definitely not gonna make that claim. But to say that they're the weakest when Tintin exists is absolutely insane. Like, I know we keep coming back to but I mean, like, Tintin, Kiba,
leave Tintin alone.
I'm sorry, but Tintin, Kiba, and I'm gonna throw in Sakura, like, prior to her learning healing jutsu, are the most useless characters in Naruto. The only reason Shino isn't there, because Shino legitimately has more potential. That he just wasn't fleshed out or used. Kiba did as well as he could have. Tintin did as well as she could have. You can make an argument for Sakura, because Sakura was really, really smart. I feel like they didn't play into that as much as they should have in Shippuden, because Sakura was a really intelligent character. And I'll talk myself out of it. It's just Tintin and Kiba.
Yeah. I was gonna say, look, I get where you're coming at from, like Sakura.
Yeah.
It's like the world's consensus is that Sakura was useless, but I think Sakura also you gotta remember whenever they were doing that training for like their chakras and how to climb up the tree, Sakura was the first one to figure it out.
Exactly my point, Keel. Exactly my point. Like
So it's like,
literally, like she had potential.
if she just actually had a sensei
yeah,
that cared in the beginning,
yeah,
maybe she would have been the strongest out of the group. But,
prior to the drunkard, right? Yeah, like. Kakashi was like, I'm technically in the Chiha, so I gotta give love to Sasuke.
She does still hold one of the sorriest fights title along with Ino, when they fought
that draw,
and now they got a draw. Ain't no way.
That is textbook definition of a character development fight.
Yeah.
We're not meant to be impressed. We're not meant to be like mesmerized or talk about it. That was for Sakura and Ino, and damn it, they did what they needed to do.
My favorite part is they wake up at the end of it like, what happened? Like, bitch, y'all tied. You're the only ones that draw. That's it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, Sakura, that's what we're all trying to figure out. What happened?
Like, what happened? And if for being honest, Ino 100% should have won. She at least had a jutsu.
That's what I'm saying.
So Sakura was like stronger Tintin.
Okay. This one, you're actually gonna be emotional about, maybe, or maybe I want you to be. I want you to let loose on this one, because I feel like you are probably the only person that can answer this honestly. Sung Jin Woo is way too overpowered. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree, and here's why. Because I've finished the manhwa, and he, when I say that the stuff that he's about to go up against is like everything that he's done, gone up against so far are cupcakes compared to what he's about to fight. That he is as strong as him being. He's one of the few characters, in my opinion, where is he overpowered? Yes, I will say he's overpowered, but he has to be over. Like, the plot is centered around him getting stronger, and it's purposeful. It's not like stronger just so, for cool edits on TikTok. There's a reason he has to be getting stronger. I hate that it's not really. I mean, the anime generally follows the manhwa, so it I can't really say much to the show. But
it's just taking so long to get there.
Yeah, and I mean, it that's how it was in the manhwa as well. Like, you just don't really pay attention to it as much, I think, as you're reading it through the first time. But there is like, when I tell you there's like legitimate reason to him being, even the after the story, there's already a sequel story going on where it's like, oh yeah, he needs to be this strong. So
right.
I would disagree with that.
I would disagree too, but I think people like to say that because they've only watched anime, and a lot of people hate overpowered characters in the beginning. I think, and I get that too. I think let's let story develop. We ever think about that?
No, we don't, because we're still upset about words and JJ. I chose not to read the manga. I don't want words. I don't want them.
Yet they probably watch it subbed.
Brother,
read all time. They probably have captions on anyways, even if it isn't dubbed.
Hey, fun fact: if the subtitle is that fast, that means it's not really important for you to know that piece of the fucking story. That they know that you're not gonna be able to read that quickly, so you can either pause it and read it, or you can fuck off. Like, those are your options. I'm sick of hearing about this.
Yes,
I'm sick of hearing about this, man. I've been doing so good in 2026, and y'all are making me crash out in this last half, bro. I've been doing so good. Between this and Rivals, my blood pressure is 500 over 29,000. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I can't. They're pissing me off.
This listed exactly what I wanted it to do to you. I'm having the best time ever.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm getting like I'm I got a doctor's appointment next Friday. I thought about not going. I might have to go to that one.
You gotta go. I think you gotta go.
I think I need to go to that one.
As your friend, you should go. You should go. I'll drive you.
You just play hot. You just play Reddit.
I
want to
make sure.
I show up. They take my vitals. It's like 200 over 170. Like, sir, you're in stroke level. I was like, it's not me.
It's not me. You see that man who walked into the door with me? He's a problem.
He's the dude with the bag over his head. He did this to me.
That's awesome. All right, so this one, I honestly don't know how you're gonna feel about this one, but it is a very hot take. It is a very hot take that people have discussed for a long time. Aaron Yeager was right. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree, you effing psychopaths. He killed 80% of the world. How many of the people didn't even know that the island existed? We don't talk about that. Imagine not knowing this island existed and people were like being evil to this island, and you're killing 80% of the world because of it. It was not right. Magneto was right. Aaron Yeager was not.
Was Thanos right?
Hell no. Because the world repopulated.
I think that's how you had to answer that question. If you're thinking about it, was Thanos right?
No, because the world repopulated, and then even better, to show even more why he wasn't right. It was a temporary solution.
Yeah. I think that's the number one thing that like I'm like when I think about it, because I often thought, hey, you know what, I probably would have done the rumbling, but I'm a petty person. I'm a petty ass bitch. So for me,
Aaron does it. Hold on, Aaron does it to like protect and save his friends. Yours is because I'm about to say I asked for 2 barbecue sauces at McDonald's,
and that's a problem.
And y'all gave me 2 ranches.
And that's
World's gotta go.
Yep, and that's a problem, and I have to solve it, Mike. That's a problem I gotta solve. And so if I had the power to call upon the rumbling, guess what? I'm getting my fucking barbecue sauce,
bro.
But I did come around and I was like, you know what? It didn't even work.
It didn't.
That sucks.
It did. Like the whole the series ended. Aaron was. You know, I'll say this.
I would have gotten my barbecue sauce.
You would.
He didn't.
Aaron was right until the last fucking panel. Like that showed that the world still like destroys itself because of human nature. Like you just made things easier for the people that you liked. Like that's all you really did. No, he wasn't right, you psychopaths. Until the last panel, he was right. He was right until the last panel. I'll give you that.
Thank you. That's because that's how I felt for a long time. I was just like, until I finished the show, and I was like, you know what, that wasn't even worth it. Did I still love the show? Yeah, 100%. It was a great show, and you know, I do think there's a lot of things that more morality like base, like you could sit there and think about for a long time.
Absolutely.
But if you are willing to still argue that he was right, finish the shit. Because I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
And if you did, and you're still saying that, please turn yourself in, because it's the world is not safe with you being out here.
I get. Here's the other thing. You could totally understand where he's coming from, and see it from his perspective, and that's okay. But to just flat out agree with him, he killed 80% of the world. And it didn't work.
And it didn't work. Like and like catharticism is not as real as people think it is.
His friends' lives are not better because of that. They're not, and that was his job. That was what he wanted. That's why he did it.
And like, correct me if I'm wrong. Right, that was the reason he did it. Was there any confirmation that their lives were legit? Like that people saw them as heroes because of stopping Aaron?
At the last thing was them on the boat, and they were like conversating about it. They're still having issues. Like,
okay, because they're sailing back to their homeland, right? Because their homeland is still like Aaron, no fear, Aaron. Like that, their homeland is still on that kind of timing. And the plan didn't. And you also have to keep in mind
If anything, you just made more errands.
Right. You just yeah, dude. Also, I feel like we forget that the plan was kind of made by somebody with a child's mindset. So I just throwing that one out there. But yeah, no.
So that was my hot takes that you agreed and disagreed to.
Oh, that was it. I don't know. I was expecting
all
more. Okay.
You know, I think I it was just conversational pieces. Some of them, you know, pissed you off. Some of them didn't. And that's okay. The goal was to just talk about them because
That was not your goal.
Interesting topics. Well, I got what I wanted, and you crashed out, and that's all I needed. That's all I need.
That was the one.
That's not even gonna make the final cut. I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna keep that for myself.
That's crazy. That's it. Make it.
Imagine.
I will.
If I was that much of a psychopath.
For nothing.
Yes.
That's your alarm to wake up. It's just me screaming about how pissed off I am with the JJK fandom.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Over it.
Did you get a chance to watch any Haikyuu? I'm just asking.
Unfortunately, I think I watched a episode. I think I watched like they started they're going up against the team of tall dudes. Like that first.
Oh, yeah.
They're going up against Daytech. Yeah.
That's my favorite team that they go against because those guys are awesome. I think they're funny. I like the big tall dude who doesn't say anything and just points at Asahi.
Yeah, why? What? Don't tell me why he does. Don't tell me why. I was just like, he's nonverbal, and then the other cheeky motherfucker just like awesome. Laughing at though.
Yeah. They're like, sorry, he does this. He likes to point out the ace of a team, and he was right. It was Asahi.
Right.
But then Hinata took offense to that because he's like, why can't I be the ace?
Right. I do love the and then the coach that from the rival school noting how they've improved, like they're more refined and they got the 2 extra play. You know, it felt like oh man, I don't know why it felt like somebody acknowledging like the 2 extra Power Rangers after they joined the team, and like it's like a team of 7, like they got their or like if they I think the 7 they really have until like later series. Like the
Underdog did something.
Yeah, there's just like literally him calling. I remember we talked about this. Like my favorite scene so much is him being like, right now they're the demon in his like weapon, but they're gonna be 2 demons shortly. Soon. I'm like, that's fire.
Yeah. No. That it is. It's. I love Nekoma's coach. I love Nekoma's team. That's the rival school. And I love Daytech. I honestly, it's like there's not a team that they play. I think the more notable teams that they play against are the ones where I'm like, I don't like those, right? Like the big ones. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't like those teams. But like Alba Josai, don't like Alba Josai.
I was about to say, that was the first one they sparred against, right? Yeah.
Alba Josai, not my favorite team. That's the one with the
pretty boy.
The Great King is what Hinata calls him.
Yeah.
Because Tobio is the king, so the Great King is that guy. But yeah, Alba Josai is probably one of my least favorite teams. But every other team that you meet in the series, you like kind of grow this. Like, you kind of like are like, wow, like I actually like that team, and you'll end up having a favorite. I don't know if Daytech's my favorite. I think Daytech's my favorite at the point where you're at. It is my favorite team. Besides, like, yeah, because Nekoma's great, but they kind of are a rival too, in the sense that it's like if you can't be a fan of Nekoma, if
right?
You're a friend of,
if you're, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
So, but yeah, either way, great show. I yesterday late at night, I just put it on in the background while I was playing some games, and I got to one of my favorite episodes, season 4, episode 16. Write it down. Wait till you get there. It is my favorite episode of all time. If you know, you know. Other than that, I did get to watch the Apothecary Diary.
Ooh.
I watched like 4 or 5 episodes early. One morning, I was just filling out applications and watching the Apothecary Diary. Nice. And honestly, man, I love Mao Mao so much. I think she's the coolest like character ever. Like I don't know. I'm loving this show so much. I introduced to her dad, and I think her dad's also like super interesting. I love how he makes her like work for the answers, and is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because I got to the part where she got to go back to her home. It was
Yep.
her homecoming, basically.
Yep.
Where she convinced this military dude to take her outside.
Yep.
And and yeah, I think she's super lucky to know that prestigious brothel, because that's gonna get her a lot of things in life, I think.
Yep.
I think it's funny that the homeboy was mad about it. I thought that was funny. I don't know. I like everything that's kind of playing out so far. It's very funny. It's funny, good, and it's like interesting. I still am not 100% sure what's like the overarching thing that's like, what is she trying? Is she trying to like solve for herself or for everyone? Like, what's
It,
I'm still trying to figure that out, you know?
it very much to me, and I don't know if it actually qualifies, but to me, it feels like a slice of life anime, which is like slice of life. I feel like, there's, and I haven't seen a whole bunch of them, but I feel like those are kind of almost.
I feel like it's a
episodic
detective slice of life.
Yeah, I would definitely, I would give you that. I would say I would agree with that. That it's like a detective slice of life. Like it's just kind of episodic, where every episode, or really it's like what, part 1, part 2 episodes. Everyone's kind of like in of itself, in the like its own kind of thing, own kind of adventure.
Right.
That's how I think.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah.
And but I enjoy it. It's a nice little thing to put on in the morning and just watch a few episodes. It's good. It's good. I also got to watch Astoria Wand and Sword.
Ooh, what'd you think about that one?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: magic is such a tricky thing for me to like really get into, especially with this day and age of like, I'm a level 1 sorcerer and my world died, came back to life in another world, and now I'm level 9,998, and I'm gonna destroy everybody in this world. Season 2, part 4, scene 6.
That's the title, by the way.
And that's the title. That's the whole title.
in the title in the title Japanese is just Naruto.
Facts. And that's beautiful in itself and great and everything, but I struggle with when I see magic.
Yeah.
I want to like some magic because I did like Mashal and everything. This one, off the jump, 3 episodes in, I was like, I'm hooked. Because of the world.
Yep.
The concept of the world that they live in, this concept of this inevitable doom that's coming.
Yep.
And like, there's only one hero who could potentially save the world, and he's a nerd who doesn't even know magic. Is the like, I love that. I love that.
Nah, dude, it's the
but
world.
He's strong. But he's strong. He did a whole dungeon by himself. Saved the people who were trying to like outclass him. Yeah. That was the biggest fuck you I've ever seen. I was like, yeah, nah, I fuck with this show. I fuck with it so hard.
I want to see whatever part in there where they, because it's like, even with the dwarves, they talk about how the dwarves originally came from another world and they, got beat. I want to understand what happened in the past where like swords lost to wands or something like that, like what that happened and why they're being like suppressed, because like, yeah, he can't use magic, but like you said, this dude is soloing dungeons by himself, saving with his sword. He like sword, and like brother is literally like anime Batman. Like he has a few gadgets that his homies making for him, and he's running monster pockets, while these other like super prestigious mages need teams of 3 what he's doing to do what he's doing by himself.
Yeah, so I just got to the part where he did a dungeon that this one girl was in, and she was like about to lose or die, and he saved her.
Oh, the girl with the glasses?
Yeah, and she's like very like, she's younger than him apparently. She's 13, I think. But then she gets into her real voice in her head, and you're like, wait, whoa, who is she? And then she ends up in front of the council, and you're like, okay. Okay, you're playing games. You're playing games with me. You're playing games. So that's where I'm at. I'm really excited about this show. I actually love it.
You gotta tell me
Absolutely.
when you watched that last episode of the first season. Is that
Okay.
no, I lied to you. Never mind. Nope. Never mind. Yeah, that doesn't happen until like a few episodes into the second season, actually.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not
I'll
telling you
figure it out.
nothing. I'm telling
Don't
you
tell me. I'll
nothing.
figure it out. I
It's
love it.
really good.
It's so good.
It's
Let me see. Let me double check what episode I'm on. Just so I have it down. Episode 4. So
Oh, okay, you
yeah,
got
I
a
did
minute.
three episodes exactly
Yeah.
on the dot. But yeah,
Nice.
love
I did watch 2 episodes of Wish Hat Atelier. I think that's how you say it, Atelier. I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a minute to watch. It took me 2 days to finish the first episode because it's super slow. But the last 3 to 4 minutes of the first episode, fire. So this is another magic show, right? Obviously, Wish Hat Atelier, and the premise is that not everybody can use magic. Only witches can use magic. Ooh, do you want me to give you the spoiler? It happens in the it gets revealed in the first 2 episodes.
Send it.
Send it? Okay. So you find out anybody can use magic. What you need magic, you just need like special ink and like these sigils that they draw. So literally anybody can use magic. The reason that they say only witches can use it is because a long time ago magic was a part of everyday life. And I had this quote that the guy said. I had to write this down. This is so fire. And he said, when mankind has the power to do anything, anything is what they do. And you know, they just create these crazy spells that were hurting people. And so a group of good witches came together. It's like, hey, we cannot let the world keep doing this. And so they like erase people's memories of magic. And that's what they do. Anytime a person who has not been chosen as a disciple for learning magic finds out about magic, they erase their memories. And so this like heavily guarded secret that anybody can do magic. And the way we find out anybody can do magic is because the main character is this little girl who's obsessed with magic. She loves it. Forget his name, but he comes and he visits her and her mom. Her mom owns in this village. Her mom owns like this fabric shop or whatever. He comes to visit. And you know, he's casting magic to help fix this carriage. So she tries to do it herself. She just, you know, she sees a little bit of what he does, but she winds up accidentally using a spell from a spell book that has forbidden magic, and it starts to slowly freeze the house. He saves her, but her mom gets caught in it. So now her motivation is to, you know, learn magic so she can free her mom. And they haven't explained it too much, but he wants to find the person connected to that spell book that she had. And the only reason he tells her he's not wiping her memories is because she's the only one who knows what's in that spell book. So the only connection is her. If he wipes her memories, he's gonna forget. And so it's a big deal that he takes her in. The second episode takes her in as like a disciple and starts to try to teach her magic, because that's like a big no. She's an outsider, right? I've seen like what determines the like eligibility for somebody to be a mage. I feel like it's gonna be like a disciple or whatever. I feel like it's gonna be like some like lineage type shit.
Bloodline, maybe.
Yeah, I do think it's bloodline, because 2 of the girls she's met so far are both princesses from somewhere. So I
or
do
it's just
think
a power thing. People at power are just gonna try to remain that power.
Probably, honestly, probably. And so that part of it, when I tell you it took me 2 days to watch the first episode, because I'm like, this is the driest shit. Like, I'm so uninterested until that last 3 minutes.
Don't you hate when that happens,
bro?
It's the worst.
I was
something
like,
can be peaked towards the end,
right?
My hero, but you
talk about
it. Really want to get? Do you really want to work that hard?
7 seasons of this dude crying for the last 2 episodes to be peak. Piss me off.
But that's interesting. I know it's a lot of people like it. It's very widely talked about. I think did they just release season 2?
They might. I think season 1's about to end. I think when I saw something on Crunchyroll that it's about to end.
So, you know, people have been talking about it, and it seems like it's good, but I don't know. If it takes that long, I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, because we have the 3-episode rule.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I definitely see myself watching it. I don't see myself binging it. But I'm
I think
definitely gonna watch it.
I think I'm sticking with the story of Wand and Sword. I think that's
Oh, you
my
should.
magic show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watching Apothecary Diary 2 and Wisteria Wand and Sword. Right now, those are my two that like I've been watching. That I'm like I really like these series. They're just good. So, the writing. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. The writing in Wand and Sword has me just blown away. I love the deep concepts. I love when there's like this, like they don't explain everything, but they give you a lot, and it's just like, oh, wait, hold on. And you were talking about this with the Wand and Sword, where he was like, what was the line that he said? It was like something about this is the most like happy we're gonna be at this point, and things have just been doomed so far, and so it's only gonna get worse from there, or something like that. I forgot what the line was.
The idea of this is the era of hope and loss, and it started with hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that line right there, I get why he said that. I already get that, and I'm already like locked in here. I can't wait to understand more of the show.
I cannot wait for you to watch the start of season 2. The start of season 2, in my opinion, is one of the best starts to a season 2 for an anime ever. Also, it I'm gonna say, I can't tell you that comparison. I can't give you that. I can't give you that.
No, this is actually one of the shows where I'm like, don't spoil anything.
Yeah. I can't give you that. I can't. Once you get there, I'm gonna tell you what I think it's compared to.
Okay.
In terms of like levels 1 to 100, like going it's just man.
Okay. We're at an hour. We still got one more little bit. You wanted to do
Let's do it.
What was it called?
It was Watch, Save, Burn. I forget the podcast I saw this on, but the premise is you have 3 different they did movies, we're going to do shows, and it's going to be you have to pick one you can watch, one you can like save, like you can't watch it but you can save it, and one that gets burned. So, and the way I'm interpreting burn is like it
never
disappears, like never exactly burn from your memory, like you're
burned
done
with a magic wand that disappears it from the world forever and ever.
Yep. Kind of. So it's pretty much the show version of F, Marry, Kill.
Yes. So watch, save, burn.
Yes, and what the idea I had when I was talking to Kill about this is that we each would pick 3 shows for each other, and the other person has to pick from those 3.
I don't know why you give me power.
I didn't think I would be this rage bait at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would have worked that well. But double it and give it to me, I guess. So let's just just run it back. I'm gonna do your 3 first because I don't think you're gonna take as long.
Okay.
So the 3 I picked for you. So you gotta pick one to watch, one to save, one to burn.
Okay.
Your 3 are JJK.
Okay.
IQ.
Ooh.
And One Piece.
Well.
IQ and One Piece were always there. I struggled with JJK versus Naruto when I was thinking of this for you.
This is personal. Yeah, all 3 of these are so fucking good to me, and I love them each for different reasons. I'm burning JJK. I'm saving One Piece. And I'm watching Haikyuu for the rest of my life.
I genuinely thought I had another good 2 minutes of the pondering from you there, but
yeah, no, I just went with my gut. My gut initially was like when I heard the other 2 after JJK, I was like, I love those so much.
If I had done Hunter x Hunter instead of JJK, would that have been harder?
Nah, I would have burned Hunter x Hunter.
I
actually would have burned Hunter x Hunter quicker than JJK.
I didn't know how you felt about it anymore because of how long it's taking.
It's just taking way too long. It's just like I don't even think I'll ever get to the. I will see the end of One Piece before I see the end of Hunter x Hunter. At this point, is where I'm at.
Probably right. That's the craziest part. Probably. Correct.
So you're gonna hate me.
That's the way I'm closing my eyes. I'm literally just like I'm just.
I
really,
am actually an evil person.
I'm just thinking of her face. So I have something to smile about.
Okay. I'm gonna make it easier for you.
No. Do the difficult, whatever difficult one you would do.
All right, fine. My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, One Piece.
Oh, you went a different route.
It's so different because this is so selfish of me.
Oh, you went. This is actually easier than I thought I was gonna get from you. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch One Piece.
Thank you.
That's
all I needed here.
Yeah, this is just for you. You're a piece of shit.
I'm so selfish.
I'm gonna save Demon Slayer.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna burn My Hero.
Let's go.
Yeah. You're a piece of shit.
You answered it exactly how I wanted you to, because you removed one of my least favorite animes from the world.
Yeah.
You're watching my favorite anime in the world. and you saved Demon Slayer, which I like. I like Demon Slayer. It's okay.
My logic is fuck MHA. If I had to watch any of those three, it would be One Piece. And Demon Slayer has just done just a lot in terms of animation for the anime community, so I have to give it its praise.
Yeah, it's funny because I was like the way I would make this easier for you was give you One Piece live action instead of One Piece.
Oh.
But then you said not to do that, so that didn't make it much easier.
Nah,
it solidified One Piece for me. Which is all I need.
I was genuinely expecting Bleach.
You wanna know why?
Full Metal and Yu Yu Hakusho.
I was thinking about doing that, but you know why I didn't?
You want to be here all day?
Yeah, no, no. I actually think that would have been. It would have taken you a while to answer that.
Yeah.
But you would eventually came to an answer that would make sense to both of us. This at least this pisses off a crowd of people. We you know, for fun.
This is
me happy.
I'm about to say this is the same effect. It's just added that it's gonna piss people off, and it's for you. That's the only difference between the three selections.
And that's been the Saturday Morning Bull Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys checking out the videos every single time. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell us your three. What would you save? What would you watch? What would you burn into death, eternity, forever? But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys.
Tell us who you pretend to be friends with, like Keel does with me. Tell me.
No, man, we're close. We're super close, dude. Our friendship is not parasitic at all.
It's like I should not still be contemplating the first 20 minutes of this fucking podcast recording.
Big Mike's never gonna do this podcast anymore.
Dude. Yeah, I will tell you, the next one's not happening until August. I need like a month. I need a month to wash shit and then like a month to just like recover. Cause like my blood pressure is. Imagine we did this podcast before I went to the. Goodbye. I'm just.
See y'all. Fuck
guys. Fuck guys.
So what show are we watching?
It's time for the Saturday Morning Bull Show. Saturday morning.
Oh man, this is getting intense.
It's time for the Saturday Morning Bull Show.
So if you want to make it to the end of the episode, you're gonna have to give them a little of the old Chen music.